Hi everyone, it's Mark from Brave Auto International in Japan. Today I'm sitting in a Audi S4. This one's a little bit special. It's for one, it's in the blue colour, and you've got the half leather and blue interior. The blue colour is the most sought after colour in them. Now what's special about this one, it's got a Neuspeed 300 horsepower package fitted, which has been done in Japan, and in the books there is a printout of what was done, etc. It was about 400, and there's a price there as well. It was about 450,000 yen to have the conversion done. I'm not up to speed with what they actually do. It's definitely exhaust, probably ECU, and obviously turning the boost up a bit on them. It's got an aftermarket boost gauge. It's set with peak at just under 1.5 bar, and I'm just about to take for a road test to make sure everything's right on it, and I want to see if it does reach 1.4 bar, whatever it is. It's got your 6-speed manual, and these are the V6 bi-turbos, and they are a super nice car, and probably the second best thing to the RS4. Okay, we'll get underway. It'll be an interesting test drive because I've just jumped out of an RS4 to compare this against that. So I'm not sure if I mentioned, it's done 90,000 Ks. It's got heated seats, aircon, or climate aircon, electric sunroof, and obviously being the Audi, it's all-wheel drive as well. So let's wait for it to come up to temp a bit. It's been sitting there idling for a little bit, but I just want to get the oil up to temp. The good thing with the Audis, they run an oil temperature gauge, factory one in dash, so I go off the oil temp gauge rather than the water gauge, because the water will always heat up before the oil, and yeah, I don't know, fussy like that, and I prefer to have the oil warm before I start pushing anything. During the road test, what I'm doing is just making sure the gearbox is right, it's selecting right, there's no synchro noise, it's braking properly, it's boosting properly, it's not overheating, and yeah. And these road tests we do them to every vehicle we export. Doesn't matter whether it's 12 months old or 25 years old. Every vehicle, or stock or customer car that's bought out of auction, every vehicle gets test driven, and it's super important to do it, especially with the older stuff. Like something like this, you know, if you bought it, sent it straight to the port, or started it up at the port, drove it 100 meters at the port, and then sent it out to your customer, and let's say when it's up to operating temperature, it's blowing smoke, the gearbox is not working properly, it can be really, really expensive once the vehicle's been exported and arrived into your country. What we try and do is, if there's a problem with the vehicle, is we like to stop the vehicle from being exported and contact the customer and take it, you know, speak to the customer about it and work something out. We're fairly flexible, and you know, our main goal is that the customer gets exactly, you know, what he wants, with no headaches down the line, and I don't want any headaches either. In this business, it doesn't matter whether you've got the most fanciest website in the world, the best YouTube channel in the world, or whatever. What keeps us in business is actually word of mouth, and the only way to achieve that is by being honest and doing what you say you're going to do. And I've been doing this for 20 years, so my motto from the beginning has always been that. And I like to believe I run a very successful company as an exporter. If you just Google Brave Auto, you'll probably find people talking about us. Good, hopefully. And that's where our business comes from. So anyway, she's up to temp now, and I'll have to stop for light as well. The cam belt and water pump's been changed on it. There's documentation in the glove box saying it's been done. So what I'm going to do now is just along this stretch here is just stretch his legs a bit, just make sure everything's right. Oh yeah, she boosts right. And just check the brakes. Good. There's no brake pulse, it's juddering. It's not pulling to the left or right. It's got some torque, I can tell you that. I've got another Audi S4, exactly the same car in stock, and I did road test on that yesterday. And this has definitely got the package fit. There's a huge difference between them. Gearbox is nice. It's not super tight, but it's you're not fishing for gears either. Just going to run it up a little bit up the gears. Yeah, no, gearbox is good, right, actually. And I just want to go down to third, make sure it's not crunching. Just going to wind the window down on this side. It might sound strange, but I like to have the window down on a test drive because I can hear noises bouncing off stuff off the side of the road. We all have our different ways of doing things, and that's one of my things. The temp's good. It's definitely reaching 1.4 bar in the boost. But it's a little hard. You're trying to look at the boost gauge and look at straight ahead as well. You don't realise how quick they are. Got some power. This bit of road here is really bumpy, so I use this piece here to I don't know, check what the suspension's like, see whether it's got any knocks or anything. I don't know if you can see in front, but that's the other Audi S4 I was out in yesterday, and over in the far back there's the RS4. I tell you what, this will give the RS4 a good run. Okay, I'll give you a quick tour around it. So that's your Audi S4 in the blue, which is the best colour in them. They look 10 times better in real life, this colour. Not sure what they look like through a video. I'll put a link on the video as well for, there's actually a walk around full in-depth video of the vehicle, and on website there is over 100 photos of it, including all the faults. Every vehicle has faults, doesn't matter how old it is, around the body, and we're quite in depth with what we do. Okay, thank you guys. I'll move on to the next. Estate.